art is fun, dude. So don't overthink it. That's the thing. When I overthink my art, it kind of comes out a little too like cookie cutter, bro. You just don't overthink it. Just do your thing. Have some fun. The point is the journey of just
A to B.
Just like having fun, bro. Because it's just you and the brush. Sometimes I wake up early as fuck to go paint, and I'm like, oh, dude, I'm tired. My bones, my back.
But once you start.
But then once I dip that brush in that paint, or I put that tip in that can, and I'm gonna start the process, I'm like, I feel like I'm on vacation. Like this is it. This is cool.
Oh,
this is where I'm at.
Come on, give them to me, baby. All right, I'm in line. The pending is the worst, dude. I'd be happy if I got these, but I'm not getting it. I know it.
Got him. Better get him, cause I got him.
welcome back to another episode of the Fair Game Podcast. It's your host, Cash. That's a good switch up right there. Yeah, you wasn't expecting that. Yeah.
I was about to get it off. You just
Okay, yeah, now go ahead. Now go ahead. It's turn now. Yeah.
I'm your co-host, C13. We are back with another episode of the Fair Game Podcast, Season 4, Episode
15?
15.
If we do the average, 15 episodes per season, 15, 30, 45, 60, we're probably at episode 63.
Episode 63. Good math.
That was great math, right?
Great math. We got a special guest in the building today. I always say special guest.
He says special like 3 times, then he introduces them. But this guy's legendary.
Legend. Art extraordinaire. Great human being. Hilarious. This guy's always showing me something new. Pause. Literally. I walk up on him. He's like, oh, yeah, see, check this out. I'm like, that's amazing. Watched him do art live. Man, just great human being. All celebrity, all over Hollywood. Seriously.
That's a fact.
Seriously. All over Hollywood. Wherever you go in Hollywood, you're going to see some of his art.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Alex Ali Gonzalez.
What's good, guys?
Welcome to the show, man. How you
Hey.
feeling? How's your morning? How was your weekend?
Good weekend, good morning. Starting it off with you guys, so we're already on a great start. You know what I mean?
That's some good news, man. That's some good news.
Yeah, dude, it was a good weekend. Can't complain. Had some family visit, and now back to work.
Now back to work.
It's Tuesday.
The life of an artist.
Yeah, I had yesterday off, so.
Before we get into anything, let's run down our fits, man. Let's start off with, let's see, who am I choosing today?
What are we doing?
Let's start off with C. We're going to talk about our outfits. What we got on today. Let's see what Mr. C13 has on today.
Here we go.
Not too much special today except the lid. But I did, what's this called? Marine Chateau?
Mason
Chateau. I say the same thing every time. Mason Chateau, Jordan 2s, little hints of orange on it. Paxson on the pants. Just ruined my tee right here, but big steppers, Kendrick Lamar, Union, the album that everybody hates. And then on the lid today, something really, really special right here. You guys ever been to Inglewood? Where else is there? Randy's Donuts.
I was just in Riverside, California, and
Okay.
randomly there was a Randy's there.
Randy's Donuts in Riverside also. Randy's Donuts.
I think they're everywhere at this point.
Yeah. The hub, though, Inglewood, California. This hat to me represents being off the porch so far that, yeah, just you're in a good space. So when I was of age to get off the porch and go this far, I went to Randy's Donuts.
Dope.
And that'll let you know I was still a kid, too, because I was still interested in donuts.
Where'd you get it? At the spot.
Yeah, he's not making it as special as it is. This is one of this guy's hats.
Designed by me.
Oh, word.
Times Mag Park. It'll be coming out June.
All right. It hasn't even dropped.
Hasn't
hasn't
even
dropped.
dropped.
Nah,
Exclusive.
This is exclusive viewing right now.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Cash, what you got on?
I kept it real simple, real light today. Didn't want to overthink anything, but it's not too shabby. On the feet, I got bread fours, reimagine, one tug in, one tug out. You feel me? White laces. So sneaker sins everywhere. TikTok shot pants.
Shower curtain pants.
Yes, sir. Keep it real.
Tore the shower curtain right off the shower. Showered, took it off, put them on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
There we go.
Huge shout out to Sworn to Us. LA Rings tee.
Dope.
Hooked the boy up. Fresh cut
Sworn
on the
to us,
top.
Fair Game Podcast collab tee.
We might have to get either one of them, Jerry or
It's Jerry. Jerry's
Jerry?
gonna do it for us.
That'll be dope.
what you got on today, man?
Wait,
You-
nope. Don't skip that haircut you
I
got
just
going.
said the haircut.
What did you say about the haircut?
This is a clean haircut.
Who did that?
My boy BP. What you
Okay.
gonna say? He's in training.
BP's in training.
Yes,
He looks
he's
like
in
he's
school.
in training. Shout out to BP.
There's something wrong with my haircut? You can say the truth.
Nah, bro. I mean, I feel like you rock the curls.
Yeah.
No, I decided to go slick back daddy.
Hey, you know
today.
what I really like about Ali? He's so nice.
He's way too nice.
Yeah, he's just gonna be like, yeah, no,
Yeah, it
that's
looks
fire.
great.
No, you look great, brother.
And then I
Great
got
job.
I'm a nice
this
guy.
fucking guy over there.
I'll
Like
get to you in a
An-
second. Ask him
Angel,
about
on,
his fit.
Angel on one shoulder, Dev on the other shoulder. From the feet to the cap, what you got on today, man?
Man, so since we're at the dopest sneaker shop in town, you know, I had to pull out my retro threes. I don't have a huge collection, but when I do, I have like 5 cool kicks to pull
Let's
up
not
on.
go past the fact that those are not the reimagined
Not the
threes, guys.
reimagined, that's
not
exactly
the
what it was.
reimagined threes, guys.
Yeah.
Are those the free throw lines?
No, those are not the free throw lines, brother.
No, they just might be.
No, they're not.
Can I see
Free
the
throw line
sole?
has a clear outsole. That's
It for sure looked icy from my POV.
MJ 88. Understand?
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah, that's a dope year.
Yeah.
88, man.
MJ 88.
And Ralph Lauren, bro. I mean,
Classic.
they support me, so I support them. You know, they hired me quite a few times to do some dope gigs, and it was like a full turnaround. I used to rock their shit like back in middle school. Everybody who's known me since middle school known that Ali was always repping Ralph Lauren.
Polo, polo.
Poloed
That's
out, bro.
hard.
And
Yeah.
then full turnaround, you know, now they hiring me to do some work. So
That's fire.
I still continue to support them. They're dope.
That's fire.
Other than that, Dodger hat, shit. I love the Dodgers. I mean, we're looking fire right now. So been a Dodgers fan since day one.
Big shout out to Shohei. Shout out Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, man.
He be betting on himself, so that's why he be balling out.
He got caught up or something like that?
Nah, his
brother.
his translator.
His translator, like, got caught up rocking some bets.
Overseas.
Yeah.
Would you bet on yourself?
Would I bet on myself? I mean, if it's legal, yeah, I'm not gonna do it illegally.
I mean, that's the number one rule for MLB.
'Cause, yeah.
You cannot bet.
You can't do
others.
that.
Yeah, you can't be doing something.
Ryan Garcia, fun fact, versus Devin Haney, he betted on
He
himself.
bet on himself, but I
Yeah.
think boxing, it's all good.
You could do it in
Yeah,
Las
you could do it.
Vegas.
Yeah.
You do it in
Either
Nevada.
You or your team, I'm sure, can bet on you.
Yeah.
You know, he faked
That's
everybody out.
crazy.
So that's dope.
I'm betting on myself legally and illegally.
You're gonna bet on yourself to lose?
Of course.
To lose? You just gonna throw it?
Everything. Everything you could think of, I'm doing it. Why not?
I mean, it's an extra side paycheck right there.
No, that's a fact.
Sheesh.
So wait, we asked Ali how he was. How was your last 2 days?
The last 2 days, man, it was nothing special, to be honest.
Okay.
I mean, you know, Sunday, day with the girl. It was a little date day. So we went
Starting to get a little cliche there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean-
you just like post pictures only on that day. Post pictures of your girl every day, homie.
I don't see her every day.
So what?
you
got pictures of her every day?
I didn't even post. She just tagged me and I reposted
What y'all
it.
do?
We went to the arcade, got some boba, got some good grub.
You let her beat you in the arcade or she just
No.
beat you?
What did she beat me in? She beat me in Guitar Hero.
Okay.
Damn,
that was a dope game.
Mm-hmm.
bro, fire.
It's a classic.
Fire game right there. We didn't play that much because that arcade was OD expensive. I don't know why.
Would you go to the barcade?
Nah, it was like
Barcades
it's in
are-
Riverside. And
Oh,
just
okay.
mad like old games were like so expensive
Oh
for no
yeah,
reason.
bro. Like to play NBA Jam is like $3 now.
I was like, what is going on here?
You're like, I
That's
used to throw a
crazy.
quarter in there.
Then yesterday I was just working and got a haircut. So
I forgot. Yeah, yesterday was Monday. I
yesterday
be
was
forgetting
Monday.
the days, bro.
Man.
Me too.
Man.
Every day's Monday for me. I ain't gonna hold you.
No cap.
I wake up, I'm like, Monday again.
Well, what was your Monday like? Your weekend?
It's Groundhog's Day for you, bro.
Fact. I mean, so I had 2 events on the weekend. Well, not events, 2 situations on the weekend. So one of the weekends, shout out Kyla Cake. We're gonna have her on the show. She is a cake entrepreneur. She supplies cakes for all the celebrities. But she had a housewarming. Just got a new spot in downtown LA. Shout out to her. And it was a game night. With that being said, we got super smacked. And somebody's idea was to go outside and play freeze tag.
Dude, that sounds so fun.
shit.
It did. At the moment, it sounded fun. I was like, oh, yeah, let's go. We go down to the first floor. It's not actually freeze tag. It's everybody's it. It's a version of freeze tag. So that means everybody's it. Tag a person until everybody's tagged and the last person standing. If 2 people get tagged at the same time, both y'all frozen, somebody got to unfreeze y'all. When the original person who unfreezes you. So, first things first. Kyla's on a run. This is the person who threw the party. Somebody's trying to chase her. Boom. We're out on concrete, by the way. She trips, falls.
That's what I was about to say. Someone definitely took a spill.
Hilarious.
She falls, mangles her face really bad. It's crazy.
Oh,
Really bad. But she's a trooper, so she just got back up and kept going. I kind of see her fall, but not really. Then some guy comes right after me. I'm trying to run. I fall.
Oh shit!
But my fall was gangster though.
Shut the fuck
No, I swear to you, they got it on camera. Like I asked for the footage too, so I'm gonna get the footage. We're gonna put it in here hopefully. I tumble, roll, pop right back up. Super player.
You ain't that gay.
Super player. Super player.
But did your kicks get scuffed?
A little bit. I had on the Awake NY
No, so
airships.
He's willing to beat those out.
And they did get a little scuff on them. Tumbled, rolled, got right back up. I was like, oh man, thank the Lord.
You didn't get tagged?
Didn't get tagged.
Oh,
So
shit.
I'm now the last one left. And it's me and this one fucking, I'm gonna just say it. It's me and this one fucking black guy who just wants to be the best.
I mean,
and
hey.
he's running hard. So I'm running, I'm
You
trying
hear
to
the
juke him. I'm trying to juke him. And that's all I hear behind me.
That's how you know people be.
I'm like, oh, he's on me. So I'm trying to juke, and I'm like, what am I doing? I'm a grown man. I'm drunk. It's late.
That'll be shit.
I'm
That's
about
when
to
he-
stop.
That's when it hits you.
Yeah. And I'm running full speed. People are like, ooh, he going crazy.
Yeah.
Man, he tagged me. He got me. And after I stopped running, I was like, what was I thinking? Why was I running that fast? I failed. Anyway, great time. Shout out to Kyla for her housewarming. It was amazing. Speaking of expensive, though, over the weekend, so I usually wash at my apartment. I was like, you know what? I had a great idea. I said, I'm going to go to the Lavenderia. How do you say it?
That sounds
That
right.
sounds about right.
That
bro.
Fire.
sounds about right. Yeah, that was
I'm
nice.
going to pull up right there. I pull up right there. Vanessa, she's my favorite lady. She's always in there. She usually does our towels and our pillowcases. I don't mean pillowcases. Pillows for the couch. Anyway, so she's there, perfect. But I have never went inside of this place to actually wash. Oh my God, washing is so expensive.
Yeah.
Bro, it was $7.99 for a double load.
Oh shit.
That just sounds OG.
I end up spending $70 at the wash house, bro.
Oh damn.
Sorry.
$70. And I constantly had, and it wasn't $70 like cash. They don't have like the new machine where you can like scan your card.
Yeah.
I had to get quarters.
Damn.
So I was just blook it, popping quarters. Oh, it took forever.
You know, I've never entered a laundromat in my life.
Really? Bougie. Must be nice.
Bougie. Nah, I did it while traveling.
Blessed.
Must be
You know,
nice.
you gotta
Blessed.
pop in every now and then.
It was my first time in a long time since I was like really young. I've always been blessed to have a washing machine at the crib, but I don't know if I would do it again.
$80 to wash some clothes, bro.
$80 to wash clothes, and not to mention just like,
You have to wait for it in a public area.
and it was like crackheads in there. Like, I stay in Hollywood, so like there was some crackhead in there. She was like lighting up her little situation.
You're like, yo, you need a lighter?
I just let her be. I try to act like I don't see stuff when people are doing shit. I'm like,
Bro, for real, that's like the only way to do it. Just don't, as fucked up as it sounds.
until the homegirl Vanessa got mad, and I was kind of on her side. She was like, "Get out of here! I'll call the police." I was like, "Yeah." I had to help her. Like, that's my dog. She hooking it up
Yeah.
real fast. Anyway, that was my weekend.
Sounds
Less
like
eventful.
yeah,
Yeah,
very
sound-
eventful. Yeah,
yeah.
that sounds fun.
That's dope. That's
Now
dope.
I kind of want to play freeze tag.
Don't do it drunk,
You're
bro.
about
Be
to-
sober.
Take a spill.
That sounds
man.
way better drunk.
Or just
Nah.
play with people who are not athletic.
Well, wait, what was your go-to like childhood game?
Oh yeah. Tag was
Tag?
was the shit. Tag or,
Tag's
or like
easy.
kickball, bro. Like,
Kickball?
bro. It's
Holy.
like,
Have y'all ever played hide and go get it?
I didn't go get it.
That's a black name.
You gotta like explain it because it could be. I could have played it, but
It's hide and seek, boys and girls. When you find a girl, you get to kiss her.
oh, that's crazy shit.
Yeah, hide and go get it. We wasn't supposed to be playing that.
Nah, that's-
I mean, you know, speaking of childhood games, being a kid, going to grandma's house as a kid, how did that impact your life coming up?
Dude. So shit. I mean, pulling up on that freeway, 101.
Okay.
It was actually like one of my first times like laying my eyes on like some dope art. It's like, I didn't grow up going to like galleries or, exhibitions, museums, etc. that like represent dope art. So going to my grandma's house, we visit her quite often. She lives up in Highland Park, so like Fig. And it was when a lot of these like dope artists were active, like, Risk, Revoke. A lot of those cats, like, those dudes were doing damage on the streets. So I didn't even know who they were at the time. I was just like some youngster, like looking at the colors, like, wow, that's dope. And I'd get back home and I'm like, whoa, that like, how do I do that? Until this one chick, I'm talking like I was in elementary, bro. This one chick pulls up. She was like a chola type girl.
Mm-hmm.
She pulls up, dude, and she has, those binders that have that clear slit.
with the S.
Dude, so her brother, I think he might have been like a grade or two older. He did like some sick ass piece, like her name. And she pulls up with her new binder, first day of school. And I'm like, what? What is that? And how do I do that shit?
Oh, yeah.
And right away, bro, I was like, let me see that. And I was like trying to replicate it. It just caught me, bro. It caught my attention. I started doing it. Like my shit didn't even say a word, bro. Like it didn't even have a letter. Like I was just doing some funky ass designs and thinking like, yeah, this is my tag. At that point, I was like, yo, I need a name. And just growing up, my full name is Alexis. And in Spanish, they call me Alexis. So Alexis. So like, yo, Ali. So for short, it's like, yo, Ali, ven pa acá, come here. I'm like, all right. So I'm like, yo, why not stick to my given name?
Yeah.
Just what the people give you. So after that, I just ran with it. Yo, Ali. And started tagging Ali since elementary.
Sheesh. Shout out to that girl, man.
Yeah, bro. She's
So it was like, what kind of style was the drawing? Like, I'm guessing like a graffiti type art.
Yeah, it was just like some graffiti, like some Sharpie type graffiti. I think it said like glory or something. Like some yeah.
Are there any Ali tags up anywhere right now still?
Oh yeah.
Like
bro.
some OG ones though.
Some OG ones, yeah, bro. I mean, you could. There's some landmarks out there. They call them landmarks, like in the street graffiti.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
It's just been there more than 10 years. Like, that's a landmark. Like, ain't no one touching that shit. But I also got some stuff, out of the country too, man. I got a landmark in Cuba. I'm not from there, but it's a beautiful place. Mexico. I got some landmarks in downtown and Burbank. Yeah.
Nice. What?
Big brr.
But yeah, dude. Yeah, I've done some damage out there.
Nice.
So your art life started around 5th grade.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of not, what's a good word? Skeptical. Growing up in a Mexican household, correct? Mexican. Doing art. How was that?
Well, bro, my mom's an artist.
Non-conventional.
My dad was just like a hardworking dude, like really funny, like easygoing kind of cat. He was more into sports, like boxing and soccer, basketball, baseball. He likes all sports. But my mom's an artist, bro, so she used to just cook me up like, yo, this is what we're doing today. And she started just creating some shit. And I wasn't really good at school, bro. So she was like, yo, stick them in art electives. And that's the shit that like really, really like hyped me up. And right off the bat, she's like, oh, you have a touch for it. Like, I'm like, well, I have a high interest. Like, it's just fun, Pharrell said it, he says this real dope quote. He's like, yo, art is your brain having fun. It's like, you just think of stuff and you just start to create and just have a blast. So, yeah, dude, I want to say my mom, my 2 brothers are artists, my uncle, my cousins. So it's
damn,
like
so you can say he was just born with it.
Yeah,
it's
family, bro.
It's in the veins.
Yeah.
To the veins. Wait, what medium does your mom usually go under?
Dude, she does like all kinds of crafts. So like, she'll create like, like birthday cards. She'll also do like actual like play dolls, and she paints them like really, they look like really real, bro. Like
That's fine.
it's kind of creepy though.
That's how it be.
Yeah, and
the
she,
older- yeah, that's how
The
it be.
creepier, the better.
she's crafty.
For real.
She's a crafty lady. And then my one's a videographer. He like films and cuts, edits. Right now he's in Boston shooting some show. My other brother's like a photographer. He does like really dope, like high-end like photography stills, but he like ventured off more into the like weddings. He does like a bunch of like dope
Sheesh.
weddings.
That's where the money is.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
pretty
money
much,
back.
bro. He had a kid and he was like, yo, I gotta focus on making that cash.
When you guys get together, is it a battle of the artists, or you just blowing everybody out the water at this point?
We like support each other.
Okay,
We support each
that
other.
means yes.
Yeah, bro. We support
Media
each other.
train.
Yeah,
Media
heck
train.
yeah. No, that's fire. That's fire.
Yeah.
Was it like that growing up? Like when
Was it competition?
was
Healthy
it like a
competition in the
healthy
crib?
competition, or was it getting toxic at points?
it- Early on, we started this family like art collective called Analygical, and that's when we are all like we're all still like very early in our skill level, but we created some waves out here. We had a gallery. We were like that one-stop hub. We did our cousin does graphic design. I mean, he's done JP. Shout out to JP. He actually done a lot of work for Mac Park.
Oh wow.
He created the logo actually.
Okay.
He's worked with Snoop. I mean, he's designed stuff for DJ Quick, etc. Bro,
I worked for this company the entire time, and I had
No
idea.
clue. No clue. That's
Great.
fire. Oh wow.
Yeah. JP, man. Shout out to JP and my cousin. He currently works for Complex. So he's
That's
like one of
fire.
the like lead designers there at Complex for Complex Con. He's like, he takes care of all the visuals. He does damage there. He's been working there for like at least 8 years.
También un Gonzalez.
Nah, he's a Chavez.
Chavez.
He's
Okay.
part of
okay.
my mom's side of the family.
Yeah. So your family's big in it's big in this LA artist life.
Yeah,
Art
bro.
scene for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We love art, and we all come together and we support each other and we work with each other. We throw each other gigs and just ultimately enjoy what we do, bro. Like it's just keeping it real in the art world. There's a lot of competition, so we got to stay on our toes.
Yeah.
Stay sharp.
To circle back to Analygical, correct? That's what
Yeah.
it is?
Analog and digital.
When was
So-
your first gallery that you did that?
Damn, bro, that must have been like, maybe like 12 years ago. Maybe like 12 years ago or 10 years ago, something like that. It was in San Fernando, 4th and McClay. So we didn't really have a platform to like represent our own work. So we created our own platform to represent our work. And we also helped different local artists and from all kinds of mediums, photographers, drawers, painters, beatboxers, beat makers, DJs, graphic designers. Everybody has stopped at that gallery at one point. So that was dope. We ran that for quite a few years. But then we all just got extremely busy doing our own gigs where the gallery was kind of taking up our space. And then there was like some friction there. And then we just kind of let it just
Sort of.
fade away.
Yeah,
And
let it
we,
fade away.
And we all still do our thing though, And we're actually, we've been thinking about coming back and just coming back
that's
with like a
fire.
dope exhibition. And now that we're on like complete different levels, like,
This might be bigger than it's ever been before.
yeah, bro, because I feel like then it was like I see it like we were like crawling. And when at that point we thought we were like gliding, and we weren't. Like we were just crawling in the art scene. And now everyone's way more talented and they focus on themselves and their crafts. So I feel like we would cook something really special up. And we have way more connections and friends now. So
Damn.
it'll be cool, man. It'll be cool. Y'all definitely gonna be there.
That would sound fire.
When you guys did that first gallery, did you make any money?
Oh yeah, man. We were always selling pieces, bro. we had a lot of art collectors just pull up, man. And I mean, the pieces weren't too pricey. You know, they're quite affordable because the normal art really like it's for the wealthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not everyone in San Fernando is looking for an art piece for the living room. You know, it's like they're trying to pay the rent.
Yeah.
I mean, they could pay the rent with the pieces though.
Trying to make it buy.
If they were smart.
Flip it.
They can pay the
Can
rent
you
with the
flip
pieces.
art?
You could.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell
Absolutely.
yeah.
That's
Hell yeah.
exactly what it's for.
I art collect too. I mean, I got
That
a
was a
couple
dumb
pieces
question.
right there I bought, and those are like triple the worth now.
Those pieces, did you just frame them?
Yeah.
Or you
So-
bought them how they are?
No. So early on, I started like collecting art, some original pieces and some like print releases, and from a bunch of artists that I love. You know, like Retina, Shepard Fairey, Estevan Oriol. I mean,
Oreo is fire.
etc. And I just collect them. Man, I have a lot, bro. Like I don't even have that much wall space at the crib, so I'm like,
Imagine
yo, I
this
gotta
guy's
start hanging it elsewhere. And I mean, my son's room is filled up with some of the best art. You know, you know, he's got some original Tim Burton. The dude's got some original Risk, like some special pieces. You don't even know what he's looking at.
That's inspirational. Wait, how old is your son right now?
He's 2. He just turned 2 this weekend, actually.
Oh,
so
nice.
that's
Oh,
pretty
congrats.
much.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, man. He's 2. He's starting to well out now.
Yeah, no, terrible twos. That's where it's at.
Terrible too.
Like, yeah, is he showing signs of being an artist possibly?
Dude, I think so, bro.
Okay.
I think so. He understands what I'm doing too. Like he's like, yo, Dad, paint. And like he understands. So I'm like, oh wow, this dude's like, he knows what's happening. He visits me. He's been visiting me. You know, my girl brings him and I'll be doing like some big pieces and he just like he wants to get in there. And I'm like, nah, this is toxic. Spray paint.
Spray paint, all that, yeah.
That's got to be mind blowing as a kid to like pull up to this, just like, because drawing is such, how can I say it? Is as a kid, it's like juvenile. Like you can literally draw as a kid and not be great, and
I
it's
get
cool.
you. Yeah.
So as a kid, seeing something like your dad going crazy on the wall, just doing something fly, you're like, yo, like,
I mean, type shit, yeah, because my dad on the same, obviously he's not an artist, but yeah, he was a painter.
he was a painter.
He was a painter, so him
Pull up to Home Depot,
taking one house.
paint a fence.
Yeah.
Keep going. Don't let me step on it with this joke.
That was crazy.
What you mean? He's
He's
the
better-
greatest painter of all time.
Not no fucking fences.
What did he paint?
Level up, like Costco's and Walmart's, shit like that.
He would paint the whole Costco?
Your whole complex.
Dang,
Oh, my
those
bad. They
are
put some
big.
respect in your pops' name.
Yeah, I don't know fucking
yeah.
fences, stupid
Okay,
ass.
yeah, my bad.
So yeah,
He had to paint the fence too while he's at it though.
Nah, that's for the other little guys.
All the little guys.
Yeah, that's a big gig. Those cats get paid.
Yeah, they
some
get-
good
yeah.
cash.
You had to paint too though. He forced you to paint.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I would just do demolition and stuff like that. But that's not the point. I'm just saying, taking a house that looks shitty and like not good to something
Yeah.
brand new.
Bringing it to
I can
life.
see it as a kid. Like that's mind blowing.
Facts.
Nah, I could just imagine seeing a live painting as a kid.
Yeah, that's kind of trippy. I don't even really like think of it like that. Yeah, I wonder what he's gonna really get from it. I mean, it's up to him. He could do whatever he wants. You know, I'm not gonna force him to be like, yo, you be an artist like your dad. Like, nah, like you do what you want to do. You know, his mom's a really dope photographer too. So, you know, maybe he likes that. Maybe he gets on the tech side of things and
Hopefully the tech side of things. Tech is crazy.
yeah, tech is where it's at, you know. But trip out, bro, when I was becoming so I used to work for The Voice, bro, on NBC, you know, that singing competition. That's where I got to meet a lot of cool celebrities and whatnot. And a lot of people, a lot of celebrities started purchasing my art, you know, because I was like a dope artist there at The Voice. You know, Pharrell and Gwen and Blake and Adam. So that was really, really cool experience. But I also feel like I was kind of like on the like leveling up. I was still like not as good as I am now. But
Celebrities buying your art.
I mean, it was just
It's top level.
You can carry yourself a little different.
But so what I was trying to say is wait, what
We're talking about, you were saying that you were leveling up. You were on The Voice. You started selling your paintings to a lot of celebrities.
yeah, but rewind back a little bit.
Son being inspired. You
That's
said your
basically
dad
it,
painting a fence, things coming to life. His mom's a photographer. He can be whatever he wants to be.
Yeah, okay, so what I was trying to say was the tech world. So
Tech world, yes.
I was introduced to these really dope scenic painters. So like these scenic painters can literally paint anything, bro. Like they can paint a real tree, they can paint a big ass cartoon. They're like super versatile. And I walked in there and I'm like, wow, like how do these dudes even do it? And I was like coming up to them like, yo guys, like teach me this. Like I have a vision on what I want to do. Like I want to do murals all over the city, etc. A lot of them, bro, they're just like, yo, you should get into the printing. He's like, everyone's doing vinyls. Like this paint thing is you're not gonna make a career out of it. And they kind of like, imagine, you're trying to do something and then someone just tells you like,
Stomp on that.
It's not what it seems.
they stomp on you, bro.
Yeah.
But it's like, you could have a vision on their talents and they have the talent but don't have the vision. And I'm like, yo, guys, if I could do what you do, I would like be killing it. And I was young. I was like just trying to learn, but I learned the process through those cats. And that's what really, really like, with that vision I had, I was like, I'm just going to learn what these cats do and do what I want to do. And I'm just going to continue this. And it's brought me this far. And those cats still work there, and they're older cats. They're going to retire there. But like I saw more like, I'm gonna go do my own thing. Their bosses would always be like, well, good luck finding work. And because that boss wants to keep them there, bro.
Yep.
And then those dudes probably have tons of kids or whatever, big bills. So they feel like they gotta stay. But at that point I was like a young guy, no kids, no nothing. So I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna roll with my vision. And
look where we are now.
Look, man.
Look exactly where we are now.
Yeah, man.
I mean, shout out to you for having the foresight to understand. First of all, to have the respect for the game, to not see them as like being haters, right? They're like, nah, like you can't do this or you should do it this way. And you're like, all right, cool. I'm still about to learn it how y'all learn it.
I'm gonna flip it my way.
My vision is the sky. You feel me? So I'm out of here. So it's tough. Sometimes like we're in this game and like somebody hate on me and I'm like, well, not me specifically, but like, they'll hate on you. You be like, oh man, this dude's a hater. Instead of saying like, maybe I can learn something from this, not let him know he's hating.
Yeah.
And then eventually when I look back on it, you're going to still be hating right there where you are.
Yeah.
And I'm gone.
It's because people have the talents or that position, but they just, not everybody has a vision. And to go get that vision is a lot of work too. So some people just get too comfortable and they just rather just
It's a bar.
They just rather just chill,
Be safe.
Speaking of vision, actors, musicians, activists, icons, painters, you've done it all. How do you decide what's your next subject?
Damn. Well, early on I used to do a lot of iconic celebrities. Pretty much just whoever really inspires me, bro. Like, like I've done Mac Miller. I mean, that dude's such a dope artist. Anthony Bourdain, dude. Like, I love traveling. I love good food. And I like how his character, bro, he was so dope. Anywhere I would go around the world, I would definitely watch an episode or two from him or watch the episode where I'm going so I could pick up a few things and then enjoy what he did there. But yeah, that's how I just kind of whoever inspires me at the moment. Like, all right, dude, I'm going to do Amy Winehouse. Like, I fuck with her music. Like, she's super dope. I feel like doing a mural of her. Like right now, well, I've been wanting to do a piece of Fela Kuti, which is like some dope. Fela's dope, bro. Like, I listen to all kinds of music. So like, I'll be bumping Fela on blast. People are like, what you listening to? And I'm just vibing, painting. And
This playlist is crazy. I just want to let everybody know.
This is fire. It makes you want to paint.
No. I'm just saying, like, it could go from like an EDM Spanish remix to what he said to then funk the next song after. Bro. Like,
yeah, he was there. He was working while I was painting, so he definitely heard some whatever I'm into at the moment. Just it's random, bro. And each song gets me hyped on different.
But it's cool that is that how you normally operate? Whatever you get inspired off of, you just paint it right away?
Yeah, bro, because everything inspires me. Like, everything. Like, just being in this room right here, like, I'm getting inspired, bro. Like, look at all this art, bro. Like, all this fashion. Look at you guys. It's just dope.
If you guys didn't know, if you're hating, whatever you just said, I didn't hear you.
They heard
This guy painted the whole store right here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no, don't just do it like that.
the mural.
So the store was just a shell of itself. Ali came in here with a projector, projected it on the wall with all the lights off, and then painted a silhouette of the park on each wall in here. So if y'all come in the store, you'll see the silhouette of a park on the walls here.
Yeah, it's very subtle, and that was the point, is to kind of keep it very like chic and subtle and more, modern. If you look around, it doesn't like poke at you right off the bat. You have to kind of look behind the clothes and be like, oh shit, I get the theme here. This is dope. And that's what's dope with collaborating with different business owners. They have a small vision, and you kind of bring it all together and collaborate on something dope. But yeah, between me and Mickey, sheesh, we do some cool work, and I pretty much have done all his stores, from Vegas to over there in OC and
Melrose.
Damn, yeah, man. I'll be forgetting how many stores he's had. Two stores in Topanga, and then the main one in Burbank, which was actually, bro, he caught me in the beginning of my career in art. I was literally like 2 murals deep, and he was getting quotes from these other artists that were like well established and like out, like just giving them some crazy bids, and he was just like, nah. At that time, he hit me up and was like, yo, Ali, I'm opening up this dope store. I need some help, but I got a budget to work with. And at that point, I was like, yo, I'm down to do whatever it takes to get this store and this vision together. And dog, that store did damage. It was so sick. And he's about to reopen it, so it's gonna be really exciting for all of y'all. It's gonna be really, really cool. He has a really dope idea behind it, and we executed what he wants. So I just finished that last week, right? Or a week or 2 weeks ago.
I think it's 2 weeks.
2 weeks
already.
ago. 2 weeks ago now, yeah.
Yeah, it's been nonstop.
To 2 murals deep. What was your first big mural?
My first big mural, bro. This is me before knowing how to do any digital mock-ups. So that's what artists do. You create it in digital format, Photoshop or Procreate. Man, I suck at Photoshop. I suck, bro. So I would go to JP for everything. And I was like, yo, JP's way too busy. I got to start learning this. I got to really take the time. But I went to this like Mariscos place in Burbank, and I was like, yo, how do I convince these Mexican owners who only speak Spanish, which I speak Spanish too, but to kind of get them out of their element on what to paint on the outside of their business. And I was like, damn, I was like, I don't even know how to use Photoshop at that time. So I literally painted it on canvas. I brought it to the restaurant, and I was like, this on your wall.
Fine.
Let's make it happen.
Yo, takes some balls, man. That takes balls and time.
Dog.
What was their reaction?
Dude, as soon as they saw it, they're like, okay, if you could do it like that, go for it. And I was like, all right, let's run it. This was honestly, a lot of people think like, some pieces you get paid tons of money or whatever, but sometimes you got to invest in yourself, in your vision and your execution and your idea, and then convince the owner to make it happen. And from there, it'll kind of start to snowball. So yeah, the lady was like, all right, run it. And we did it. And it took me forever. It was like an easy ass piece. It took me like a whole 8 days. Now I could like knock it out in like 2 days easy. But the city went wild, bro. Like everybody was like, whoa, this is a new style. And right off the bat, started getting emails and calls, and that's when IG was like starting to like really, really like become a thing where like taking pictures next to a mural was like awesome. So I'll be passing by that mural all the time, bro. And there was always a crowd.
I was about to ask, is that store still around?
Oh yeah, bro. I actually just I redid the mural.
Oh,
so now
nice.
It's like a dope new mural that I just it needed that new Ali type style, and I gave it
As an artist, is it a cardinal sin when people take a picture in front of a painting?
Nah.
I see people do that all the time, and it makes me cringe. Like I'll go to a museum or something, and people will take pictures in front of like Mona Lisa or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, just take a picture of Mona Lisa.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like next to it?
Yeah.
Nah, I think people want to be seen.
A
next
mural's
to
a little
it.
bit different though, right? Like I'm talking about like you have a picture of Kanye West. Like if that was
Yeah.
on a wall in a gallery, that's not cringe when people take pictures in front of it.
To me, nah.
Okay.
I don't think so.
To me,
yeah.
nah.
To
I don't
me,
think so.
though, is
Unless they're like leaning up on it. You know,
Gotcha.
Yeah,
a lot of
crazy.
people like they get too like, oh, let me get up in this, or you know, and they like touch
Yeah.
it, or they lean up on it, or stick their dirty hands or whatever, or they see like textures that they never seen before,
Oh, and they're like,
and they're just like, what's this? And I'm like, no.
Please don't do that. Yeah.
Get your
grab
Cheeto
your
hands.
I mean, why
off
is
there.
Why is that cringe to take a picture next to it though?
I mean, I was wrong. I was asking the
Yeah.
artist.
Oh, I was just asking.
Yeah, I was asking the artist.
Yeah,
I,
no.
I feel like it's cringe, but I don't know.
I know I'm asking your opinion. Why?
I don't know. I think it's art, and you should just appreciate the art. You putting yourself in the middle of the art kind of takes the value down of the art. I
Yeah.
want to see the art.
I get what you're saying. That's
Yeah.
dope. That's a cool way to see it because you know you value it that high.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't really value art like that. So for you to have that idea of art is dope.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
respect it. That's tight.
You were talking about paintings you did a long time ago. There's a painting in front of Burbank. We'll put it in here. We're gonna put all the stuff in here though. But
Dope.
there's a painting in front of Burbank of a little boy diving for a basketball. Did you do that?
That's Bumblebee.
Oh no. That's actually Bumblebee. He actually put me on the projector world. Before that, I was doing it like grid, and which is like so for you guys that maybe don't understand, it's like for everybody who might not understand. So the grid effect is like little squares.
Okay.
So on a piece of paper, you do little squares of 1 inch.
Yep.
But then on the wall, you do little squares of 1 foot, so that you break it down and you're like, all right, well, the eye goes here, and you kind of just jot
Yep.
it. But it's so time consuming. It takes like a whole day, like just to sketch it out, bro.
Does take all day.
When you could just literally project it, wha-bam, get everything going, and just start getting the ball rolling on the project. I was doing it that way, and I was doing a pounce pad, which is like a whole nother thing where you gotta do it on paper and then make these little holes on the paper and put it on the wall. Oh man, that's a whole nother day too. So Bumblebee saw me and was like, yo, Ali, bro, you need to invest in a dope projector. And I'm like, I respect that. I need to get that going. Like I said, I just wasn't very techie at the time. And I still have that same projector, bro, and that shit works wonders, and I love it to death.
It's paid itself off for sure.
Yeah,
Nice.
bro. I'd rather just get the project done and out and onto the next and continue to produce as many as I can with this time that we have.
For outdoor projects, how do you do that? You have to wait till night?
Yeah. Just wait till night. I mean, a lot of people are like, oh man, like that's too late, or it's dope. Like nobody's around, you know, it's quiet. I mean, you might run into some weirdos, but that's why you got to roll with someone.
Mm-hmm.
1 or 2 peeps, you know, we'd be pulling up 1 or 2 peeps. Yeah, you get some weird people, bro. Like I'm like in the middle of this projector,
Try to have a
bro,
whole
and
conversation.
some dude pulls up on me and it's
Nice.
like, yo, can I plug in my USB in your projector? And I'm like, bro, don't you see I'm working right now? And he's like, I can wait. And I'm like, nah, bro.
Come on, man.
Yeah. I'm
Come
like,
on,
what are you gonna
please,
show
bro.
me, bro? Like, ain't nobody trying to like get your
Just to project some shit on the wall.
Yeah.
You told me a story before of another unusual person that came to one of your murals one time and requested. He had a weird request for his jacket.
Oh, bro, I run in all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah, dude. I was in Venice Beach painting for Ralph Lauren. It was a
Venice Beach.
dope campaign. And this weirdo just kind of comes up to me. He's like, can you put your brush on my face? And I was like, nah, dude, I'm not gonna disrespect you like that. And he's like, please just rub it on me. And I'm like, nah, bro.
Rub it off.
He just wanted me to like fully just paint his face. I'm like, dude, I mean, fuck.
Please.
I was gonna go Picasso on his ass and whoop it.
I need the touch.
Nah, dude, that's when Venice was like kind of zombie. It was like kind of like it was tripped out for a
Still
cool
is.
minute. You
Still
know?
is, man.
They cleaned it up a
They
lot,
cleaned it
bro,
up a lot.
Mhm.
because that whole area was wild, bro. Like
Mhm.
it was just like it was right out. I think it was during or right after the COVID, so it was like crazy right there.
Zombie land for sure.
And yeah, bro, that was crazy times.
You mentioned Picasso. Who are your biggest artistic influences at the time?
Bro, I mean, I love a bunch of artists. artists who passed away already.
Dead or alive.
That are alive.
So I love Picasso, bro. What a lot of people don't understand is that Picasso can literally, you know, when he was being taught art, like his I think his dad was an artist teacher. I went to his dude. I went to his museum in Spain and everything. Learned a lot about him. He could paint like realistic, and a lot of the teachers were like, "No, you know, that's not the way to paint." And you know, he was getting known, but you kind of just blend in painting like realistic kind of work. You know, you got to do something different, bro. Not up until he started doing those crazy cubism or abstract type looks is when he started getting really, really known. And those pieces I like those pieces more than anything. You know, it's that about something different, original, and that's kind of where I'm going. Like, I want to just do some abstract shit, like just have some fun. But Picasso, Salvador Dali, and then now, dude, there's some trippy dudes out there. There's some dude named Hero or something. That dude's crazy. Tristan Eaton, he's right here on. I think his studio's up in right here in Highland Park as well. He's really, really dope. I remember just scrolling through Instagram and I saw his collaboration with Versace, and I was like, "Holy shit, who's this guy?" And I immediately followed him and just I met him. He was when I was working at Universal. I met him and I started talking with him. Really cool, humble cat. He gave me some book and I asked him some questions because, you know, as an artist, you're upcoming, you have some personal questions like, yo, am I going the right way? You know, etc. He pushed me the right way. I was like, yo, let's collab.
Hey, that's how it started. You're always like, yo, let's collab.
He's
I'm
like,
fuck no.
yeah, he's like, nah, bro, I don't collab. I was like, all right, whatever, bro.
It's all good.
I had to ask. It doesn't hurt to ask. Yeah, bro, there's a lot of sick artists out right now. There's a lot of people doing damage in Wynwood in Miami. Those cats all inspire me mainly.
Wynwood's crazy. Do you have anything down there?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I was just down there.
Really?
Yeah.
It is dope down there,
yeah,
bro.
so dope.
Yeah, I've been going there for the last 4 years. Every year in December, I go for Art Basel. I paint live. I do murals. Last year I was in South Beach. I did a mural for a hotel called The Gates.
Mhm.
It's on the famous Collins Street,
Mhm.
facing the One Hotel, that really dope hotel. Yeah, the piece is still up. It's one of the few pieces on that street. But yeah, dude, I love Miami in December, bro. You got the dope vibes. You got cool artistic people and amazing art all over the place, bro. So if y'all haven't been, go in December for Art Basel.
It's a fact. You ever been to Miami, Chris?
No.
All right.
I went
Just look at
during
me like that.
I went during July. It was like scorching hot. It was like it was too crazy.
When's spring break?
Right now, April.
April?
I
went
think
there.
it already passed.
Nah, it's already passed. Yeah,
It already
like
passed.
late
Yeah.
March.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there late March. That's the worst time to go.
Oh, bro.
It's people everybody.
Book your
Dude.
ticket, Miami,
Yeah.
December.
December?
Fuck, the weather's beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Whew. Catch a bike ride down the beach.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. Dog.
Amazing. Miami's dope. Miami's dope with your girl. Miami's dope without your girl.
Let's
Take it how you want.
Let's take a quick break.
Yeah. Boom. How often do you have your own art galleries? And if you haven't had them recently, when are you expecting to have another one? Just all you, maybe.
Oh shit! So like a solo exhibition?
Yeah.
Damn, I haven't had one since our galleries days. I decided to we used to get a lot of people in, bro, and it was like fucking lit. I mean, it was some of the dopest shows in the valley. But I decided it takes a lot of time, bro, to create, you know, a solo show. Like, dude, sometimes some artists can take up to 5-6 years,
Yeah.
you know, it's like collected art, like, yo, and then not show it really, you know? I decided to just focus on murals and really, really put the work out there, get that work respected and meet new people and see where that kind of takes me. I'm kind of just writing it out. Eventually, I'll focus on a solo exhibition. I feel like that's a lot of pressure. But like I said, we are gonna do like a group show. We're gonna come back with some friends and family and create a dope group show. I feel like that'll really kick things up and kind of get me more excited about those solo exhibitions. But yeah, dude, I've exhibited in different galleries and but early on, shoot, I used to be like in coffee shops, pizza shops, restaurants, literally just if I'm cool with the owner and I kind of laid back on it. I feel like the only place that I'm kind of just like have my work up is here at Topanga.
What?
Yeah, man. I feel like I tried something new with my art. I went to Europe for like, 2 different times. I went for a total of like 2 months, came back, bro, and I was like, I got it. I got my new style. And that's what you see right here of this like Mac Miller and J. Cole piece that I have. It's kind of like half and half. It's like my abstract fun side of the brain, having fun with the portrait, and then my left side is like it's what the people want. A lot of people get like amazed at like, oh, that shit looks realistic, but like I think to me it's more fun and cool to see an abstract piece like Basquiat, bro. That dude used to just do whatever he wanted to do.
Do whatever
and
he wants.
That's like the dream, like any artist to just do what you do and get paid top dollar. That's the dream, bro. And that dude's a street artist, so you can't look down on street artists because that dude's a street artist. And there's a lot of dudes like Retina, who's like really well known in the high art world. So that's kind of the gist, bro.
Is it? I don't know how to say this without sounding like morbid, but like, why do you think that art is worth more after someone passes? So like Basquiat passing away now, like even his book is worth millions. You know what I mean? Like,
I think it's time, bro. Like time is what really like sets the value on things. Like it's like Jordan's first shoe. If it's like the original first shoe he ever wore on the court, it was back in 1986 or whatever. Whoa, that's just time. We're in 2024 now. That shit's gonna be worth something, and him being notable, right?
Yeah,
representable. Like he was best friends with Warhol, and he knew a lot of celebrities. I mean, he dated Madonna. I mean, the dude was he was everywhere. Keith Haring was his homie. Yeah, it was that era that was sick. They were homies.
That's a fire documentary. So
yeah,
comes it now.
Yeah, that's fire, man. I mean, what? Okay, so with that being said, what's your most expensive painting sold to date?
Most expensive?
If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Or you can just say which one it was. You don't have to say the price.
Like I've done like
I hear the price.
So if you're talking about like canvases, like a canvas, I mean I've sold canvases for up to close to like 10 racks.
Sounds all right.
But murals, I think it was last year. I think it was like 60 racks. 60 racks for a month.
Ralph Lauren?
No, it was like a
private.
Yeah, private piece. Private piece. Yeah, it's those private pieces that the dude wanted a lot of work too, so it came out really dope. Yeah, but yeah, it varies, bro. It varies, but it's all in between too, But I know artists that are getting paid a lot more too, and dope for them because they it's on who and how you get those jobs and the work ethic. So I'm just taking it step by step and getting there slowly but surely, and just taking my time, having fun. Ultimately, that's the goal. To enjoy your life and just take it step by step, and you get those dope jobs that pay extremely well.
Since you said you do murals mainly, have you ever painted something like random as hell?
Random?
Like a chair or like a desk?
Oh, let me see.
Like a bear brick or something?
Damn, I'm trying to see. What have I painted that's just random? It's crazy when you're painting. Maybe I painted random things. Like, dude, like You know, like to me, like painting shoes for like a boxer was kind of random to me. Like, oh shit, I'll do that. That's interesting. You know, different clients bring you different canvases.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that dude wanted his face painted. You know,
His own face.
Yeah,
Yeah, his own face.
Yeah,
He
that's
knows the
crazy.
story. He's
Yeah.
like, the homeless person walks up to him. He said, "Paint my face."
Oh yeah.
It's like, bet.
But yeah, dog. I mean, I painted a car for Galpin Autosports for Vans Warped Tour. I painted boxing gloves. I painted hats. I painted big ass high rise buildings, different kind of canvases. But something random, I don't know, bro. I don't think so. I mainly focus on portraits and flowers and plants and geometric shapes. Maybe random, bro. Just like some weird ass abstract shit that didn't mean anything. It's just like some fun in the backyard and just like, this is dope, but I don't know what it is. Yeah.
That's funny. I feel like I see a lot of art and I'm like, I don't know what this is. And then there's like that rich person who's interpreting like, this means that
Yeah.
he was crying inside. And you're like, nah, bro, I would
not.
just
Dude,
Okay.
it's a trip though, because like you know how you're saying how like you know the way you value art, like some people like don't take a picture next to the art, but some people when they look at your art, they see some shit that you didn't even think of. Like they be looking at my art and be like, wow, like they start creating their own idea of it, and then I'm just like, damn, I didn't even think of it.
Yeah,
like
if you
that.
think of it like that.
Like, nah, it's just a portrait, or
It's just nah,
or
it's
it's just two colors, bro. And they're like, no, that's the ocean with the sun. Heavens are
But
reaching out.
I knew what you did though. Like,
And I'm like, that's right, bro.
Like, I did
put it in. There it is.
I'm like, you
Man.
get it. And he's like, I'll buy it.
It's all
Sold.
yours.
Sold.
This is the sun and the moon.
Do you ever see yourself venturing off away from murals? Maybe like onto designing clothes or
You know,
shoes, something like that.
clothes is actually like, I got a buddy of mine. Shout out to my boy Sean. Super dope dude. He runs this dope cannabis company called Foreign Genetics. And he has a dope ass gym that I designed in North Hollywood called Brick House.
Mhm.
A lot of dope talent comes from there. And this dude's like very creative in his own way. And he's been like dabbing at me like, yo, Ali, like, dog, I want to do a clothing brand. Like he's been poking at me, but for some reason, I'm low key like timid, like clothing brand. Like it's because I used to do it back in the day, and I did it from scratch, bro. Like I used to do the silk screens and then that little acid thing that has to, you know, and then we were low on cash, bro. So every shirt had to be crisp, and if that one shirt had like an extra smudge, we're like,
Burning money.
fuck, that's done. And I was like, so like, so I think those times kind of made me feel a little like, bro, like I gotta really, really put my time into it. And it's just like, I told him I'd collaborate. I was like, yo, I'm down for some collabs. Like, get me in, and then like, let me sprinkle myself in and sprinkle myself out. And that way, maybe get me back into it. And maybe I'll be like, yo, Sean, let's run this. And he's like, yo, give me, you know, like he knows we could do some cool shit because he's creative. So I'll be dope.
It's fire.
Speaking of cool shit, I live in West Hollywood. I can't go any corner in West Hollywood without seeing your art.
Dog, I love it. I love it. That's dope. I like a lot of people tell me that because I'm like, yo, I'm actually doing something.
Been around.
A lot of people ask me like, oh, that's you? Oh, shit. Damn, finally get to meet you. I'm like, oh, word. Like, yeah, it's me. Like, it's all good. You know, like we but it's tight. It's tight. It's like it's that snowball effect. You do one mural and you got to do a good job and you got to keep it running. And sometimes a lot of artists ask me like, yo, how do you get these jobs? Like, how are you everywhere? And it's like, you know, sometimes if they're not knocking on your door, you got to knock on their door. And that's one thing I never learned. I always thought they knock on my door, and I'm like, yo, no one's knocking. I was like, I gotta, and then it clicked, and I'm like, I gotta get my ass door to door.
Door to door.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, no,
Yo,
for
this would
real.
be sick right here.
Yeah.
Can you
but-
tell me about, because I see it all the time. It's right behind Hollywood High Grade. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Right behind Hollywood High Grade, there's like I don't know what it is, like a print shop, auto shop, I don't know. I just see your signature right there, but it's like abstract.
Yeah.
It's right there on what is that? La Brea and Santa Monica.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm talking about, behind that building behind there.
Yep. You just see it's like eye level, the signature.
Yeah, your signature's right there. But I'm like looking at the building, like, what is this, bro? And I'll go by there every day. I just have no idea what it is.
Oh shit, yeah. You walk around there?
Yeah, well, the weed shop is right there.
Oh yeah,
So
I know where you're at.
shop.
I know where you're at.
Yeah.
Okay, so that place right there is called Set Stuff, and they
Yep.
do a rental. It's a rental, and so the dude had. So that's the thing, man. Like some of these business owners, sometimes they think like, "Yo, I'm just gonna get this free art." Like this guy's knocking on my door talking about free art. So some dude came in, early on in his career, and he just like had his vision, and it ended up turning bad, like shitty, bro. So then the guy had to run with that look for like a whole year because he felt bad erasing it. And I'm like, well, that's the shit, bro. Like you gotta cough up some money to like invest in a dope artist to do something sick to get people in. So I would go in there for the voice to pick up a couple things, and the owner's like, "Yo, I need some art," and I was like, "Let's do something. Let's make your shop look professional." So I not only do like dope murals, but if you have a business, I could bring like I also come from like a design side. Like let's make your shop look presentable and dope. Like even if it's just fonts and color tones and maybe like make it look chic. And a lot of people don't have that touch. So if they call me and they're like, "Yo, Ali, like I need like it's not like a portrait or anything like in like super artistic," I go into the design side. Like, all right, let's make your shop look dope. And that's what happened with that cat.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yo, sign it though." And I'm like, "Well, this ain't really like my art, but like I'll sign this shit." He just wanted me to sign it, and I was like, "All right, I'll sign it." And that's cool. You caught it. That's
I
tight.
caught it immediately. I was like, what the fuck? Like, but once again, at the same time, that just let me know how far you were along. I'm just like, whoa, like this dude goes crazy. Like, no matter what, everywhere I see your stuff. Another one I see all the time. How often do you paint over a mural that you've already done? You did Sponto.
Yeah, dude. So I did this really dope wall on Hollywood and Highland. There was this acai place called Utopia. It was in business. The lady wanted some art on the wall that was getting graffitied. So she's like, "How can we do something?" And I was like, "Look, I'll give you a sick deal if you let me do what I want to do. If I have complete creative freedom, because you're in a hot spot right here. You're in a hot spot." And I gave her a really good deal on it. And I did Anthony Bourdain, Amy Winehouse, and Mac Miller. Mm-hmm. At that time, all three artists kind of died the same way, So it was in Hollywood. I figured it would be very impactful, and it would be a dope way to showcase my new style of art that I kind of got the idea and picked up from Europe. Came back, and I exhibited, bro. I was nervous as shit because I was like, what if I fuck this shit up like that homeboy that fucked up Set Stuff? So that's when I was like, yo, all right. I was nervous, bro. And I had to finish on time because I was going to leave to Japan like that week. So I was like, I had to pump it out and did it. So to answer your question, I know I went a little off, but with time, Amy Winehouse started getting graffitied on. Like she was just getting bombed on because Utopia went out of business. A lot of graph writers were scribing on their windows, and then they turned the corner and they see a big mural. And then Amy Winehouse was a little more like graffiti-like. I had a lot of like tags on her shirt. I like to do like different textures and elements on the faces and the shirts. And someone just bombed her, and then some bum or some kid probably like threw some shit on her face, and it just kind of was fucking up the thing. But the dope thing about that mural is, bro, is the mom. Amy Winehouse's mom went to visit that piece.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
So that was sick. I met a lot of people on that alley, dude. I mean, Mark Wahlberg pulled up on me. I mean, Mac Miller's family pulled up on me while I was painting it.
Wow.
Friends and family of Mac. Some dope NBA players like Kevin Love showed up when I was doing Anthony Bourdain. So it's a hot spot, bro. And that shit's been there. I mean, the mural has been there for a long time. The owners and everybody's like, yo, we only want your art there. So I was like, that was dope. I took it upon myself to say, hey, I gotta fix this Amy Winehouse. I was kind of like, yo, you know what? I gotta do somebody new. With time, that mural's already been there for quite some years. So I was like, I think I'm gonna replace Amy Winehouse somewhere else. And Spanto had passed away. And that dude's been a huge inspiration to Los Angeles, the culture, the art, and fashion. And I personally don't know him, but his art and his work ethic has really spoke to me, and that inspired me. So I said, I gotta do this tribute mural of Spanto. This dude's dope. I'm gonna just do it. So I went ahead and I put Spanto in the middle, and I took Amy Winehouse, and I'm now looking for a place to put Amy at another location, maybe in Hollywood, like another deeper in Hollywood. But his whole family reached out to me, his wife, everybody, very kind, very nice, and they're just like, even his brothers were like, "Yo, let's go grab a drink. Like, we want to meet you." But I had left. And I think I went to Miami at that. I was gone to Miami, so I didn't really get to set that up. But
you still got to do that.
Yeah, bro, they're all really cool. They follow me, and then yeah, it's kind of.
I will say this: when I seen it, it really spoke to me, and I also noticed like the level up. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
From me seeing like the old stuff you did
Yeah.
to that, I was just like, yo, like this dude is going crazy. Like you leveled up so much in that little span of time.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, I was just so happy for you. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you, dog.
Oh, man, I know that guy. He's killing it.
Thank you, dog. Thank you. Yeah. The way I got that wall was I was speaking to that dude Tristan Eaton, who's a really talented artist who just killing the game. And when I had that combo with him, I was like, yo, he's like, just do one thing, Ali. He's like, this is the dude I asked to collaborate with. And he's just like, do this thing. He's like, just go big. He's like, get sponsors, go big. He's like, just figure it out. Just go big. He's like, you can do tons of little murals. They're not going to do half the tidal wave as of like a big high rise. He's like, just figure it out. Just go big. And I was like, it just like, I sunk in, and I was like, right away, called Utopia. Let's run this mural. And that's pretty big, but it's not as big as I want to go. I want to go bigger, but eventually I'll get there.
How big are you talking about?
I want to go big, bro, like a high rise, bro. I want to go like 13 stories, 14 stories,
Holy
15 stories. I want to go big, bro. I want to that's my dream. Is just, but that's why I'm on this platform right here trying to let y'all know, hire your boy for a high rise.
That's a fact.
Yes, but back to that mural is you see how it's like very like abstract on the bottom. That mural right there alone has gotten me so many cool jobs. Working with Under Armour, they wanted the same style. Ralph Lauren, they wanted the same style. When Ralph Lauren flew me out to Tennessee for their new store in Nashville, they wanted that style. And it's like, wow,
Some might say that's your patent style now.
Yeah, bro.
This looks like a mix of styles though, because I see the roses.
Yep.
Then I see the abstract, and then I see the realism.
Yeah.
Like I've seen this in 4 different paintings.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So that right there, when you guys ask me, or when people ask me about mediums and color palettes, I kind of, like I said, like I get inspired by everybody. So like Bruce Lee, bro, like back then when he was fighting, there was like strict fighting. Like there's only karate, there's only Tai Chi, or etc. It's just a style. But that dude was like, yo, well, what if you run into some dude that knows Tai Chi and this other dude knows karate? Like, what are you going to do? So he created JKD, Jun Kun Do, which is a mixture of everything. And I take that and I'm like, yo, I'm going to mix my shit up. I'm going to take Tristan, I'm going to take Shepard, I'm going to take Picasso, I'm going to take, and just blend my shit together in a fucking shaker and see what comes out.
The Ali
Fire
style
comes out.
It's going to be the Ali style.
Yes. Yeah. So it's just however I feel. Like, I did her shirt like graffiti style, and then like that geometric, and it's about using different types of mediums too. I use a lot of acrylic and spray paint, but on canvases I'll use oil sticks, different tools too. Like just whatever I'm feeling.
What would you say is your favorite medium?
Right now, like you said, how you're like, yo, I feel like you leveled up. Was I got more comfortable with doing blends and portraits with spray can. So with aerosol, Montana 94. Yeah. Now I know why people just use aerosol, because it's just no cleanup, bro. You just spray, pack up your shit, and you go home. With acrylic, bro, you got with the brushes, and then you gotta wash your brushes or pay someone to go wash your brushes, and it's just a little bit more messier. But I mean, it gets on my pants, but people want to buy my pants.
I'm about to say, you doing some Jordans like that, people want to buy those.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
We're about to put a Ali Jordan 3 displayed up real
That's
quick.
fire.
Yeah, right.
Paint splattered everywhere.
Painted this
Do it.
Hollywood
I'll
mural.
give you some Jordans to paint on for real.
Yeah.
We can put some Jordans in here. Nah, for real though. I got one last question about some art stuff. You did Nipsey Hussle. What is that on? That's on.
Oh, I did that one on Melrose. And what did I do?
There's one on
another
Merle's and there's another one. It's like further down. I think it's. What is that? Fairfax? No, it's not off of Fairfax.
Sometimes I be forgetting how many murals I have out there, man.
It's like in the cut though somewhere. I know I seen you and somebody else doing it, and I was just like, oh, okay, because I knew it was you because it had that half. It was like the realism and the.
Oh yeah. That was in Melrose.
That's on Melrose.
Melrose and next to what's that restaurant? By Rocket Ship Coffee.
I think so.
But I might have done another one.
It was during the pandemic.
Yeah.
It was during the pandemic.
Was he blue?
Yeah.
Blue and gray?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's Rocket Ship Coffee.
That's Rocket Ship
on
Coffee.
Melrose. And
Is there a gray one?
All gray.
Where he's gray with the colorful on the bottom?
Damn, it might have been a canvas or.
That might have been a canvas, and I seen the blue one.
Yeah.
Does it inspire you more when, like, so for example, I said to Sponto, I noticed how you leveled up. Is it the fact that he passed that inspired you more? Or would you have just came out and did the same thing regardless?
Oh, this style has been like, so with art, bro, you're like constantly learning, right? You're like constantly learning, you're constantly experimenting, you're constantly figuring shit out. So when I did Sponto, I was a little nervous too, because I did it all with aerosol. No paint. Hey, don't be yawning, bro.
Oh, man.
Don't be yawning,
This
bro.
dude's yawning.
No.
That's contagious.
See,
And
not
honestly,
everybody
you said
loves
some
art.
fire
Right,
right
cover
now,
my
too.
mouth.
I'm just keeping
Down,
stacked with you.
cover my mouth.
Nah, don't do that.
No, my boy, he didn't get enough sleep.
Yeah, for real.
But
Yeah, he on you too. I love this shit. Yeah, I love this shit, son. All right. So you were working on the Sponto with the aerosol and the Nipsey.
yeah, so the level up was bound to happen. Like
Yeah.
it was already in the works. Like, all right, let me work this out. So next, bro, is gonna be the aerosol with that abstract painting, and that's gonna be my next piece. I didn't want to do it on Sponto just because, you know, it was a like more sentimental tribute piece to the city. So I just kept it very clean and respectful and nice. You know, I collaborated with my boy Versus, who's a really dope ass graph artist from KOG. He did his suit. So in his suit it says Sponto in like hidden in there, and it's dope. Yeah. But the next portrait, it's gonna be, so imagine like how I did like that Dodger mural, very clean. But now I'm gonna go abstract together, and then so I'm gonna bring that style back, bro. So I'm looking for a spot, eventually meet the right client and get the right wall, and that's what's gonna, you know, that might happen actually at Mac Park Burbank. Me and Mickey are due that big ass wall. We're gonna just conquer that wall, and that's gonna be major because that's a huge wall.
Dropping a big bomb right there, man. That's breaking news right there.
Yeah.
Breaking news. Yeah, I didn't want to mention it,
Yeah,
but we'll see that. That
Oh,
one's
I
gonna be
leaked it.
nice.
I leaked it because I'm putting
Yeah.
it out there in the
I want you to leak it.
universe.
I want
Yeah.
you to leak it, to be honest.
That's
So,
fire.
Yeah, so
Mickey, he sees this and he's gonna be like, I gotta run it.
Yeah. Mickey, you have to run it. You have
Yeah.
to run it.
It's dope. It's dope. Business owners like Mickey, Sean, and others that I've worked with who level me up as well by giving me the opportunity. You know, a lot of people are scared.
Yeah.
And these dudes are not. And that's what makes them different from other owners and businesses and ideas.
It's underrated.
Gotta give my credit to them.
Man, you need a collab with like Jordan or Nike or something. Have they knocked on your door yet?
You know, they haven't knocked on my door yet. Maybe I didn't answer. Nah.
It was
Like,
too busy
I'm not
for
selling
them.
my soul. Y'all got it.
Maybe I was out of town. I didn't we shushed them. We thought it was I haven't yet. I would love to work with Nike. I would love to work with Adidas, Nike, Dodgers. I just started knocking on their door. I'm like, they got murals up. They're cool, but let's level up. Let's do some dope shit. And I think, the fans, the culture will love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's an artist by the name of Nina Chanel.
Okay.
She has a ton of her stuff in Miami. She did like Meek Mill's album cover, stuff like that. But she
Sick.
just collabed with Jordan Brand.
Nice.
She did a Jordan 2 and a Jordan 3.
Nice.
And every time I see stuff and I know certain people, I'm like, man, they need to call this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I like her stuff,
Yeah.
but your stuff is really, really good. You know what I mean? Not saying her stuff is bad. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm saying his stuff is really good.
Well,
I just got an idea.
that's the importance of networking.
Yeah.
You know, you're sitting next to the marketing manager or Jumpman or, and they're cool with you. And that kind of sometimes overrides talent. And you just get put in the right position.
That part.
But it'll happen, bro. It'll happen organically with these brands. They're going to start catching on that this grind is not stopping and we're rocking and rolling and we're bringing something new.
The beauty of art is it has no age limit. You know what I mean?
Nah.
You could do it from 2 to 79.
Yeah,
to
bro.
100, bro. Like, for real.
To the afterlife.
Yeah.
Until the afterlife. That's good. I like that one. That's a fact.
You really can. I know some really young little kids that are just killing it in the art game, and then some old cats that are just still painting, as a hobby, and then they still sell work, and that's dope. Painting is fun, bro. It's therapeutic. If y'all haven't painted, paint.
Yeah.
It's fun. Just grab a canvas at Michael's or wherever the hell and do some abstract shit. Put it on your wall. That way when people come visit you, be like, this piece
What the
right
fuck
here.
is this?
Those are my basket.
Yeah, you just don't understand.
Come on, Ali, you don't understand. It's the
just
moon
don't-
and the
Y'all should be
stars.
painting sneakers, dude. Just some abstract
Man,
sneakers.
That's one thing I could have never do is draw or paint, bro. Like I just can't do it. You know the S that people draw in school?
Yeah.
The famous S.
Oh, that's
Can't
a-
even do that shit.
That's as long as you get that, you get, then you can graduate.
That's the key. That's the key. The S is the key to graduate.
Graduating in high school.
Yeah. They're like, yeah.
That's fire.
Man.
No,
Anything
but the
else?
funny thing is, like, everyone that does know how to do that S, they don't know how to follow up with the next letter.
Yo, that S is like.
It's like-
What is the next letter after the S?
I don't know.
What you mean? That's all I did. I
Don't
just
know.
did 20 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I've tried some art in my life, like it's some bubble graffiti type shit.
There you go.
And after that, it stopped. Just
Realized he didn't have it.
I didn't have it in me.
That- well, that's the
Shoot
thing.
like a minion in there and shit, like Despicable Me minion.
Well, that's the shit. Art is fun, dude. So don't overthink it. That's the thing. When I overthink my art, it kind of comes out a little too like cookie cutter, bro. You just don't overthink it. Just do your thing. Have some fun. The point is the journey of just
A to B.
like having fun, bro. Because it's just you and the brush. Sometimes I wake up early as fuck to go paint, and I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I'm tired. My bones, my back.
But once you start,
But then once I dip that brush in that paint, or I put that tip in that can, and I'm gonna start the process, I'm like, I feel like I'm on vacation. Like this is it. This is cool.
home.
This is where I'm at.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Have you ever? All right, this is beef time. This is a beef cast going on. We got 2 beef podcasts coming out, or out now. Have you ever done a mural or painting and somebody said, "That's not it. I don't like it."
When you do like live painting on the street, you're kind of like you walk into a bunch of people who have like a certain idea of your piece. Yeah, bro. I remember I was doing that Frida piece. I did Frida Kahlo in Burbank, and there was a cop. He pulls up and he's like, "Oh, you're doing some art?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Who is this?" And he's like, "I was like, oh, this is Frida Kahlo." And that dude had no clue who that artist was. And I was like, "Well, that's exactly why I'm painting her.
Mhm.
It's to educate people who don't. You don't know. You're gonna go home and you're gonna Google that shit, and then now you just got put on." So that was kind of the goal. But yeah, in Cuba, when I was painting in Cuba, it gets very. They wanted me to paint Fidel.
The price is right. I'm paying Fidel.
You
I was like,
you don't want to pay for that?
I was like, oh shit, I know it's a sticky situation. I was like, well, do I have another option? And the person with the wall was like, no, we want Fidel. And
Was the country open at the time? How long ago was this?
Yeah, this was like when Obama was about to leave. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
I
they were
went.
open, yeah.
Yeah, the gates were open, bro. It was dope. Really cool place to visit. Highly recommend going. It's one of the nicest beaches. Varadero is spectacular.
I mean, I
It's
bet.
white sands, clear blue water, and it's what I loved about it is it's not like crazy packed with hotels. That beach, it's just there's like a cigar bar, and then you walk across the street, and then there's like little houses and like very mellow, it's like untouched type shit. Like just
Nice.
grab a cigar and a mojito, bro, and you're chilling. Yeah, bro, they were like heavily critiquing, but the thing is, Cuba is turned up, bro. Like everyone's literally drunk because they're just chilling. Not
Yeah.
everybody works, so
It's like
they just
Mexico.
they just chill,
Yeah.
talk shit, talk baseball, boxing. And then they're like, "Oh, let's go look at this guy paint." So then they're like, "Hey, the lips
Talking
are too
shit,
big."
yeah.
Or, "Oh, hey, the ear." And I'm like, "Yo, bro, I ain't even done, dude." Like,
Annoying as
but
fuck.
a lot of people do have like criticism and during the process. Like, shit, even my mom, bro. Like, I'll be like, "Yo, what do you think?" And it's like halfway done, and she states the obvious, like the hair, and I'm like, "Okay, it's not even
Done.
filled in, bro. Like, give me something better." But she is heavy on critiquing. Like, I just did that Shohei Ohtani when it was done, and he's holding the ball in front like
Mhm.
this, and when you take a photo, you can blur the
Yeah.
front, and that way you get that like what is that called?
Bokeh.
Yeah,
Contrast.
yeah, you get that
Yeah.
contrast.
Yeah.
You focus on the face, and she's all like, "Why is the ball blurry? Like, you couldn't throw detail on it." I'm like, I just spent 8 days of hard work. I'm like, damn, she's a real one.
No, for real. The real ones would say, yeah, I don't
There's
know.
no ball play.
Yeah, there's a few people that kind of they're hard on me, but I respect it. But then when I wow them, I'm like, I know I did a good job.
Yeah.
Because then they didn't have nothing to say.
Facts.
That's fact.
So that's cool.
Yeah, I've learned to not judge art until the final outlook of what's
It's
happening.
done.
Because usually I'm like, when it's happening, I mean, I also do a little bit of drawing and painting myself.
So dope.
Not like you do.
Nah,
But-
nah.
I want to hear. From
But,
this guy. This
I like to
guy's-
see your work.
No,
bro.
this guy's
Yeah.
I'll show
good,
you.
bro. He
I'll
talks
show
down on himself. I don't know why.
I would love to see it, bro. Hell yeah.
But I used to always be like drawing in class, and
Okay.
somebody would be like, "What's that?"
that S.
What's up with that? No, I was never. I was actually. So I was working on things like because I knew coming up that hands and water were really hard.
yeah.
So I would always do hands in class, and I would always do water
Oh,
in
damn.
women's faces.
Okay. You took some classes or you just for fun?
I took some classes. I took some
They-
classes in high school. I won a couple competitions in high
Oh,
school.
word.
Yeah, I got some stuff in the White House right now.
Yes.
Yeah,
No
like
lie.
I said, not like you.
Nah.
but,
Nah, you in the White House, bro. We should
I got
be
lucky.
Like
I got
says
lucky.
this, he says the same lines, but every time.
It was like underprivileged.
Man,
It was
we
like
should
for
be
the
in-
underprivileged kids.
Nah.
They're like they put up. They're like, yeah, come on, you're from Inglewood. This is great.
This is great.
This is
It's
great.
great for the headlines. It's great for the headlines.
Yeah. So, but I will say that I used to be drawing, and people would be like,
They got
"What's that?"
your artwork in the restroom or
Nah. So I mean, interesting enough, there's a corridor
I can't even
at
enter
the bottom of the White House
Okay.
where they have all the paintings and art,
Oh,
and it's
sick.
literally in the bottom of the White House, and there's just like everybody who ever won is down there.
Oh shit. So is it still there?
It's still there. I gotta actually go pick it up.
What? Wait, they're calling you to pick it up?
No, I want to pick it up.
Oh,
My mom asked me for it.
leave it, bro.
Why would you pick
My
it up?
mom asked me for it.
Be like, go take a picture
This
with
is
it.
the White
you're right.
House.
I hear you, mama. If my mom asked me for it, I'm trying to get
You
it. to
gotta
her.
go. You gotta go get it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Dude,
hold you.
that's dope. I
a good
can't even say
accomplishment.
that, bro.
I
And I've
mean,
been
yeah,
doing it
because you're
for
all over
years.
Hollywood.
You
can't fit your stuff.
You
in
got to
my
hold a
house.
painting.
Damn, dude.
Shake
That's
Joe
dope.
Biden's hand.
Who was the president at the time? It was
George Bush.
It was George Bush.
I mean, what year is it?
I can't remember. It was George Bush. It had to be George Bush. I shook his hand.
Yeah? Oh,
Yeah, I shook
shit.
his hand.
Damn.
Which Bush?
I wasn't excited. Yeah, obviously, yeah. I wasn't.
Did you grow up around there? Or?
No, I grew up in
Oh,
Inglewood.
Inglewood. That's
I grew up
right.
in
So
Inglewood.
also, you flew out there?
Yeah, I flew out there. So
Word.
they came to my school. So my art teacher was a very prominent art teacher. I'm not gonna say his name because some shit happened. But very prominent art teacher, and he helped me get into the White House. He had some connections.
Sick.
I was like the best artist in my school, so that was like underprivileged program.
Oh, damn, dude. So you got a dope creative side to you then. There you go.
Yeah, definitely. I still use it today. That's why, like I said,
Well, you designed the hat.
Yeah.
There you go.
and that's why I appreciate your art so much. I could see it a little bit different from just like the guy who's just looking at a painting on the wall.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
me.
yeah.
That part.
That's dope, bro. Hell yeah. Well, continue it. It's all I gotta say. Just-
I've stopped completely, so this hopefully catapults me back into it.
bro, like what I would do is like paint, your hat. Like, so you'd be like, yo, this is a 101 design of my hat. So it's like a little collection.
Cut all this out.
That was exactly my idea. That was my idea.
What?
Right? When I said I had an idea, that was my idea.
Oh, for the paint hat? Oh, you did say that already, though.
I said I wanted to do a tribute to my dad, but I don't think New Era could do it. But now,
Yeah.
He could show you how to do it.
Yeah.
That's
There you
tight. That's tight. Hell yeah.
Speaking of painting on hats and fashion, this is a fashion hype podcast.
Yep.
So I do have some fashion hype questions for you.
Let's run it.
What is the sneaker that started it all for you?
Oh,
So that
fuck.
means like you were a kid. It don't got to be fly or nothing like that. You were
Yeah.
a kid. You got the shoe and you were like, oh my God, I like these things.
All right. No. As soon as you said that, I want to say the first thing that pops up to my head is I wouldn't wear them now, bro. It's just not my style anymore. But they are Jordans. There's a retro 13.
Oh, that's his favorite.
Not my favorite.
I was like, oh shit,
not my
yeah.
favorite.
But at the time, bro, like I was in 5th grade. I had never owned a pair of Jordan. Actually, I had. I think they were like the 10s or something. But the 13s,
It
bro.
all started with 10.
In white and blue. I think it was around Christmas time. They dropped them. I was working with my pops, saving money, and I was like, I want some fresh kicks because and those Jordans, like especially when you're in school, bro, like they really make you feel like you're floating on some clouds, bro, and
Man.
all the homies are looking, and you're like, damn, bro, like you feel like you could do everything better with them shoes, bro, and that's the magic about wearing dope shoes. And those were it, the 13s, bro, in white and blue. Would I buy them now? Hell no. But
13th is whack, y'all. That's what he said. 13th
Yeah.
I mean,
is whack right
if
now.
you just look at the shoe, they are kind of whack.
they're just too
There's
bulky,
several
bro, and
colorways.
just like the design was just a little like off to me. I don't
It's
know.
a
I like
couch.
the retro look now, just like just chill, But yeah, bro, I think they were like $100, $80 at the time for my size, and I was like a couple dollars short, and they're just like, yeah, we'll pitch in for those for you, and then we'll buy them for you. Like, hell yeah, I
That's
pulled out my
fire.
piggy bank, bro, and bam, I pulled up the next day. I showed up to all my homies. I was like, back up, homie.
that's
Can't
a
step
fact.
on the J's.
That's a fact.
And then they're like, all right, y'all ready to play ball? Like, because I love basketball, like elementary, middle school, and high school. I played ball. That's why I met Mickey, playing basketball.
Wait, what did you think of Mickey's game when you?
I was gonna ask the same
Well, he's
thing.
older than me, so he was good, bro. Like, he was older. He was older. It's like they
Just
were-
because he was older, though, right?
Just 'cause
yeah,
he's
yeah,
older.
yeah. I mean, he's older, so like they
If
were
you're the same age,
they were
you'd be
playing
kicking
like
ass.
faster and just tougher. They're older.
Mhm.
Him and his little brother was good, bro.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
on the same team with him.
Hell yeah.
The Bruins, bro. He was good. He was short, but he was quick and like he just hustling, launching the ball, and he would make them
like
3-pointers.
Still.
Shout out Andy, man.
Yeah, dude, he was good. I was all right. What I was really good at, bro, was just like picking up a game at the park. Like when it came to being part of a team, like And then there was rules and regulations. And I was like, man, fuck
I'm
all
just trying
that
to play
noise,
basketball. Yup.
Have fun out here.
too many fouls and shit. Like, nah, dude, just pick up a game. Me and my cousin used to pick up games at Brantford, and we used to like go home, 10 out of 10 games, we'd take home like 7 games and just walk home and be like, yeah, we schooled them. But there was this one dude that schooled me, bro. He just looked like a little paisa. And I was like, we're about to work him. Hell no, bro. He Allen Iverson. Dude, he had some Allen Iverson moves, bro. He was like, I was sliding all over the place. I couldn't even catch him. He was so quick. And to this day, me and my cousin laugh about that. That dude was good. And we became friends, that cat.
Wait, was you rocking the Jordans hooping?
Nah, bro. So that's the shit. It's like you get the Jordans, bro, but you don't even want to play with them.
Nah, not even close.
You just rock them to go to a birthday or to school.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I'd be playing with like, I was into skating too, so I was like, I skate, so I'd be playing with my skateboard shoes, bro.
Outside,
Yeah, I remember when I used to have Jordans, some of my first pairs, I used to have to walk 8 blocks to school.
Uh-huh.
I walked 8 blocks, like stiff foot, just so I wouldn't crease my
You're
shoes.
crazy.
8 blocks, walked crazy.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, what was I thinking? Like, back in the day, bro, I was so materialistic.
Oh yeah, dude. That's the shit. Nowadays I'm like, yo, what's the comfort? What's the most comfortable shoe?
shit?
And that's what I need.
Yeah.
Balances, New Balances.
Yeah, I don't even care about what it looks like anymore. Is it comfortable?
Like-
Can I wear it all day?
I
Yeah.
don't think kids care about their shoes like that, how we used to.
No, dude,
Not even
kids are
close.
on it.
Kids are on it. Kids are on it.
They're
I
on
think
it,
some
bro.
kids, there is a
Like
a
middle
sector of kids that
school.
like Crocs. There's a sector of kids that really just love Crocs. They don't care. Comfy. They're going to put
I
them on.
get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Especially if it's gifted from the
But are
parents.
those really comfortable, bro? You guys like them?
Crocs? They're not like as comfortable as people make it seem, but I understand like
I feel like there's a lot of like
it's a chancla.
wiggle room.
It's a
and-
chancla, bro.
Yeah.
and It's like not.
It's just a slip on.
it's
Yeah.
a chancla,
You just slip it
bro.
on and get out of here.
They're harder than the Yeezy slides.
Facts.
The Yeezy slides
Oh,
are a
way
little
harder.
bit more like squishy.
Way more
Man, yeah.
comfy.
Shit, I
But-
paid in the Yeezy slides, bro. In the summer,
That's hard.
you catch me in
That's
those.
tough.
A painted pair of Yeezy slides? That'd
Yeah.
be hard.
Should do a basketball court.
I done a few jobs with those.
Have you ever thought about doing basketball courts?
Oh,
My
I would
hobby.
love the opportunity to do that. Hell yeah.
I could probably set you up with
Yeah,
that.
I would love to do that. That'd be sick. I know quite a few artists who've done it, and they've done some really cool work. So I would love to. Oh, you know what? It wasn't like my complete art, but like, yeah, I put like the Laker logo and all that, like on a private home backyard basketball.
Was that the
court.
$60,000?
Nah, this one was
It's LeBron's backyard.
It's LeBron's
This was the
backyard.
$55,000.
It's actually
It was in North Hollywood. It was some cool cat. He had a dope Kobe and Michael Jordan mural with the city. It was cool. The thing is no one gets to see it, but him and his family. It's a nice house and a really cool backyard
Gas.
mural.
That's fire.
But yeah, dude.
Keeping it sneakers.
Yeah.
One of our most controversial topics on here is fake sneakers.
Oh shit.
Would you wear fake sneakers?
Nah, that's a quick question. That's a quick answer. Nah, but I could go deeper. So maybe you guys could relate.
He
But-
got.
dude. So you know when the turtle doves came out,
Mm-hmm.
first, they were hard to get. They were pricey. They were back ordered or something. They were gonna re-release them. I was like, yo, I need some of those. Like they just look dope, and I was just like, I need to get on it. And my boy's a DJ, and he's like, yo, yeah. He had a boy, some dude that was like, yo, I could get you them. And I'm like, really? How much? He's like, $200.
Oh.
They don't come in the box.
Oh.
And I was just like, really?
That was when they were like $600 at the time.
Yeah.
that's
That's
fine.
knocking like $1,000.
But
Yeah, they
200 was the retail,
Yep,
right?
yep,
So he's
yep,
like, I
yep.
sell it to you for retail. My cousin works for Adidas, and he gets them
No box though.
with no box because
Real quick.
they're the refurbished ones, the ones that
Got returned?
something's wrong with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
So they can't sell them to the stores. That was his pitch. At that point, I'm like, $200, that ain't nothing. Like, let's run it. Like, let me, my boy, he's a DJ, and he had like 8 pairs from that dude. And he's like, yo, these are fly, bro. These are fly. He loved them and shit. And he took them to the club all the time. I was like, all right, I'll cop a pair from your boy. I met this dude at the gas station.
Oh man.
He's like, here you go, bro. Honestly,
so many red
like,
flags.
I eventually found out that those were all red flags. You know, I hit up Steven Mosca.
Yeah,
I'm
Steven,
like,
that's
yo,
the goat.
bro, like I got these Yeezys. I just don't know about them. And he's like, look at the bottom of the shoe. It needs to have this many dots, like on the little
Boost.
and it had that many dots. I'm like, yo, these fake ones are damn near identical, bro. And I'm like, the only thing that wasn't identical was the story. Gas station, the homie's homie, and no box.
Yeah.
So Steven's like, everyone has that story, bro. He's like, they're most likely fake. But I'm like, I eventually got a real pair that I bought
Compared 'em?
here at Mag,
Mm-hmm.
and I compared them, and I'm like, the little lines matched up, the ones that go on the side, the stitching, everything was legit. I'm like, these are maybe real, but I rocked them, knowing, I took them everywhere, but deep inside I was like, yo, they might be fake.
They might be fake.
And that wasn't a good feeling.
Yeah.
Nah, same shit, yeah.
Because I'm
Same
like,
here.
it's 50-50 what I'm wearing right here.
I feel you on that one.
So I ended up just saying, yo, fuck it. I need some comfortable shoes. They were kind of comfortable. So I just took them to paint. I remember I was painting. Some kids were like, damn, he's painting in Yeezys. They had paint all over them. And I'm like, yeah, they 50-50, bro.
I don't know.
50-50, bro. Who knows?
I got a fresh pair at home.
Yeah. So that's probably the only sus pair I've ever wore like that. But nah, bro, I feel like if you're gonna like, why wear fake shoes, bro? Like, if you don't have the cash, save up the cash, cop the pair, or just don't even rock the pair. Like, it's mind over matter at the end of the day. Like, some people put too much pressure on like the type of shoe they want, and it's like, if you just put your mind to not care for that matter, then fuck it. And sometimes I catch myself where I'm like, oh, you put this shoe on a pedestal, and then you just shake it off, and you're like, nah, I don't really need those. I got like 30 pairs at home that I don't even wear all the time. I stick to my Vans and my Chucks.
Yeah. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, it's funny because the community of people who like fake sneakers is just grown so vast these days. Like, there's like 50% of the community that does not care about fake sneakers. They'll just wear them. Doesn't matter.
Oh shit.
One of my friends recently, I've said this already, but he got to hear it, so I'm gonna keep saying it. He just dabbled in the fake sneaker world. He got several pairs, and they look really good.
Yeah.
And I feel kind of stupid because they're really expensive looking shoes.
Yeah.
And him standing next to me with those really expensive looking shoes makes them real, kind of.
Yeah. Well, look, I think the hard line between that is, if they're real, you could resell them and make your money back and some, even used. But if they're fake, someone catches your bluff, you ain't gonna get shit back for them. So it's kind of like, you rock them, and you rock them till the wheels fall off. And then, at least you got that look from people. People are like, oh shit, you got them. And you want that look, then you gonna fake people. And that's fine, I guess.
My biggest gripe with fakes is the comfort. I would say that. Like, there's fake New Balances and fake Jordans out here.
Yeah.
And it's like, you could really tell you have a fake pair on when you feel the soles of the shoe.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when you're walking in the shoe for about 8 hours, you're like,
This is
oh,
not
no,
it.
this isn't the one.
Okay, so then maybe those black Yeezys I got were fake because they were not comfortable. I ended up having to go get those gels at the CVS,
You know
bro,
what
and
I'm
throw them
saying?
on to make them
Yeah.
more comfortable.
Yeah, when they should have just been comfy off the rip.
Yeah.
To tie art and fake shoes together
Painting them.
is it's like buying a print, the same thing as buying a fake shoe.
A print? Nah, bro.
A knockoff would be the same. Somebody copying his work.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, it's like if like a print company's like, yo, I got some retinas or something, like, Yeah, that's I wouldn't do that, because where's the investment? You know, like we're in 10 years from now, that fake print's gonna be fake. It's not gonna be worth anything. So at least a real one, you hold it for 10 years, you bought it for $2,000, that's just gonna be worth $10,000. So that's kind of it's up to you. Like, if you want to make money off of it or not. And it's more of an investment. Art collecting. Yeah, art collecting is an investment. A lot of people don't understand. It's like, it's a pretty investment. It's some shit you have in your room, your living room, your household. But with time, that investment is making money. I used to sell paintings for $500. No, I don't do that. You know, you know,
Can't get that.
you can't get that.
no
Whoever
more.
got that deal, damn,
They lit.
good job. Like they came up. That's the investment. They believed in me. They love the art. So it's like buying a classic too. You know, it's pretty and it will gain value with time. So yeah, don't buy fake prints if you don't want to make money. If you want to make money, yeah, don't do that.
So this is the roundup on my fashion questions. If you could do a brand deal with any brand alongside your art, what would you do it? And who would you do it with?
Brand deal, damn, dude. Like, I mean, to just hit it right off the bat, like a home run, bro. I would say like Louis Vuitton, bro. Like, just go hard. Like, bam, do some classy shit, something dope. I mean, that way it's just like on the upper level and
The upper echelon.
and it could be a tee, it could be a scarf, it could be a bag.
That'd be crazy.
That would be like, all right, I made it.
You made it already, but
Yeah.
that would be that would be definitely a step.
That's like the pinnacle.
Yeah, in the next direction.
Yeah, that would be the brand. But dude, I'm open to work with all brands. You know, shit. I've even worked with Sheen or
Oh, yep.
yeah,
Sheen, yep.
yeah. I worked with them.
Shein.
Shein. I mean, I worked with Under Armour, Ralph Lauren, the Clippers. I've worked with The Voice. I've worked with there's some other brands I've probably a lot with Ralph Lauren though. I've done a lot. I've done a lot for them.
Wait, what Ralph Lauren? Did you just do murals for them, or you done clothes and stuff with them too?
I would love to do a shirt with them. I pitched it to their marketing team. Yeah, dude. Like I did. They had a convention at the Magic Show.
Mhm.
They had in Vegas. They flew me out, and I did a live mural at their booth. And it was really really dope. Got to meet a lot of cool people. You know, that was a fun weekend. It was 3 days. And then I also did a big ass piece for them in Venice Beach. That was like 2 big ass murals. That was really really dope. It was on the beach vibes. And then in Tennessee, and then their new store in Tennessee. So I finished it, left, and I've only seen videos and pictures, but I'd love to go back to see it up and running and the whole place like put together really nice.
You do any Ralph Lauren clothes? Let me know. I'm in it.
That would
I'm
be
in it. That would be
sick.
next
I need a-
level.
Sweatsuit.
That would
level.
be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Honestly, I don't care what you do. If you collab with anybody with clothes,
I'm
in it.
there.
I'm in it.
I'm there.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Fuck
Full
it.
price.
All right.
Full price. I don't need a discount.
Just to wrap up, do you have any last words to any future artists or any of our viewers out there?
Check it out, man. If you love art, I mean, continue to do it for the love, just to enjoy it. And if you want to make it into a career, I would say don't be dumb and just like jump straight into art. I would say always have because art is really hard to make it in. You have a day job and then work on your art anytime after that as much as you can until your art can overcome your day job. And I know people were like, yo, I just got my income tax money. I spend it all on art. And then now they're broke and then their art doesn't sell. And then they're just like, how to get back to my job. I'm like, nah, dude, get that job, grind it out, make connections, learn something from your job, and then build up that clientele, build up that skill level, build up that confidence to go and do what you want to do. And that way, with time, it'll happen. I mean, shit, I grew up in Arleta, bro, and, no one in Arleta is buying art. So it's super cool to be doing this full time, supporting my family, investing in other ventures, and continue to take this day by day. So my only advice is keep pushing, stay positive, and just keep working at it, keep practicing.
Congrats on all your success, brother. We appreciate you for coming by here,
Hell
doing
yeah.
an interview with us, sitting down with us. I'm a fan of your work. I'm going to continue to be a fan of your work.
Thank you, bro.
Every time I see it, I'm going to tell somebody about you.
Hell yeah.
Straight up. That's what you created in me. Pause is just, when I see it, I'm like, oh, I know him.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at all this other stuff. Look. People come to the store, I'm like, Oh yeah, here, go to his Instagram.
Sick.
Oh, he might do some work for you.
Yeah,
Let's figure it out.
That's what's up.
So
That's
yeah,
what's
man.
up. I
Keep it up,
appreciate you
man. Keep
guys.
going crazy. You're amazing. You're the greatest.
That's facts.
Thank you guys. You guys are super awesome, dude. As soon as I met you guys are like came super solid. And this is my first podcast, my first interview. And I was like, well, I got to make that time to come hang with you guys.
Appreciate that, man. That's
Love.
love. That's love.
Yeah.
Anything, see?
I ain't got nothing else to say, but fuck you.
y'all have a good relationship.
Man, this dude,
I
for
love
somebody to say
it.
fuck you, right? Now you got to have a good relationship with for some man to say fuck you.
You put that shit on today, gang.
All right, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, everybody go buy his hat when it drops in a couple weeks, man.
Yeah, both. Buy both.
Buy his art.
Buy his art for sure. Hire him for your videographer endeavors. Get pens from
I need Goodfellow.
Goodfellow?
Oh man, I've been cheating on Goodfellow for a while, man.
I'm gonna say this one last thing. I am no longer shouting out brands that I've spent money on. If I bought it, I'm not shouting you out.
How would you describe your whole fit?
Free.
Except for that one.
Except this. This is it. It's the only thing I got on right now. I'm basically butt naked.
I mean, I can shout out Sworn.
You can shout out Sworn, but I pay for all this stuff.
Yeah,
Scratch that.
Sworn is cool. Those cats are cool.
Yeah.
My cousin knows them, so they grew up with each other.
They're fire.
They actually, one of the dudes, he would go to the gallery.
What?
Yeah, bro. He back then they didn't have Sworn. They were trying to do something, and they would go and they got inspired for sure through Analytical, for sure. The whole crew.
You heard it here first.
Small world.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Full
But
circle moment.
yeah, I represent them.
Nice.
They're dope.
This has been another episode of the Fair Game Podcast. I am C13,
This is Cash.
Ali.
and we are out. Like, subscribe, comment. Remember, you're the main character in your story.
Dress like it.
Paint like it.
Yeah.
Mwah.